Okay, so to complete what Helke said, I would like to say just a short introduction. During those 2 days, we could see the complexity and the number of new regulation which increase. So, according to the SME point of view, it's a fact. It's very complicated to be sure that the product they put on the market are in line with all the regulation they have to follow. So, c'est là. How helping clients or SMEs to comply with all the EU legislation? In fact, the tool checkup S and R, S for standards and R for regulation. We changed the name because in French, it's checkup NAR pour normes et réglementation. It's a network tool to assess standards and regulation for innovative products. So this tool was developed by the network in the Chamber of Commerce Brittany and Pays de la Loire. Pays de la Loire, I don't know in English. And was disseminated with most French partners, at least. And this tool won the first prize at the French Chamber of Commerce competition for services to businesses. It was 2 years ago, last year, 2 years ago. Last year. And this tool is dedicated to advisors specialized in legal issues. So, we go further in details. So why creating a checkup SNR? Then we will see the goals of this tool. How does it work? Very shortly. And we will have an example with Sylvie, a concrete example. So why create this tool? In fact, EN has a legal services, advisory services to formalities, to help SMEs to fulfill formalities, contract law, or on CE marking, as we saw during this info day. In fact, EN is also helping SMEs to develop and secure its development from the beginning to the end. But in fact, we noticed a lack of a tool, and we think we need to design a tool in the spirit of what is existing regarding IPR pre-diagnosis. That was the first tool, and then we thought that it was really important to mutualize the resources we had internally in-house with ARIST department, which is in the Chamber of Commerce specific department specialized in innovation sector, and EN. And also make the standardization a vector of innovation. That was very important for us. So the checkup SNR are three main goals. First of all, securing an innovation project of a product regarding applicable standards and regulation, identifying the stages of a product's life that meet standards and regulation, and of course, educate businesses to those topics. How does it work? There is more or less 5 steps. First of all, we need to prepare the interview with the SME. Then we will visit the SME and interview with the help of a map. I will show you what is this map. Of course, we go back to the office, and the third step is to research what kind of information would be very applicable to the case. Then we will write the report and restitute to the SME. And the last step will be the following and the evaluation of the satisfaction by the SME. To prepare the interview, that's important to verify that our tool, the Checkup SNR, could answer the question of a SME. First of all, the checkup is really a very good tool and very efficient. If we have one product, it's better and easier. One product per SME and not a catalog or 10 or more products. The target are the SMEs. And concerning the type of product or the project, we try to focus on innovative product or redesign product. Or we have also some cases which is products which need to be updated with the new regulation. The meeting, the interview with the SME during 1 hour 30, 2 hours face-to-face, it's better than per phone. The documents that we will use for the interview, we will need a product description. It's really important to know what kind of product the SME wants to be checked. We will use the map, Checkup SNR. In fact, we have two maps, but I will focus on the first one. The second one will be presented by Sylvie with a concrete example. And we have an order too. During the interview, first of all, that's important to remember to the SME the goal of Checkup SNR, to be sure that we agree on the goals of the checkup. Remember him also the chronology of the tool, the interview, research, report, the in average we between the interview and the restitution could have 3 weeks, around 3 weeks, yeah, on average, to be restituted to the SME. So it's important to tell that to the SME. And of course, it's also important to explain the rules of the map as a guide service, so the items, the meanings, reading, etc., etc. This is the famous map. A general overview on the product specification, then what's the product's family, what are the substances, the materials for this product, is there some specific customer specification, then the phase of use, is there some specific things about installation, maintenance, expected life, etc. Then concerning the environment, is there some interaction regarding the energy, the economy? Do the product have expected performance? What is the knowledge of the SME regarding regulation and standards, etc., etc. So this part concerning the specification of the product. Then it's also important to know what is the activity of the SME in general, for which market is dedicated the product, could have an importance, and for the next step, is there some specific specification about safety, about environmental impact, and conformity assessment. CE mark, for example, if we have a electronic product. Or then, is there some national standard, European standard? For the test, we can also make them aware about technical bodies, etc., etc. And then there are products information, the notice, the guidance. So this map is very useful tool for us and for the company to have an overview of all the specification we need to be aware and to give to the SME a really efficient information regarding the regulation and the standard the company has to fulfill. So when we go back to the office, we have to research after having received all the information. That means we will customize the map with the information we have obtained. We will identify the applicable legislation with different sources from European level to national level and from regulation to standards level. We're sometimes making contact with experts and competent authorities to validate some specific points, as written if possible, and identification of notified laboratories or relevant agency could be also important. Then we will write the report. So this is the synopsis of the report. First of all, description of the context, the product specification, with the map or not, and the different aspects we will focus on: safety, environmental impact, conformity assessment, and product information. It's an example of a report. Then the report will be sent by email, and some days or weeks later, we'll have a telephone interview with the SME to see if they have if they need further explanation, if they have new question, and of course if they were satisfied. So that was the description of the tool. But now I think it's important to have a concrete example. So I let Sylvie explain you a checkup that she made.
Actually, I will present you the last study I had in October. A French company has called me with questions about the product the manager would like to put in the market. This company has designed a gas cap for trucks. I don't know, it's not very easy to see in the slide. It's so a gas cap for tank in trucks. But it's not a simple cap, as you see. It's not just a plastic object. This cap is so include a transmitter. Yes, in there is electronic parts, and you can see a battery here. And the second part of the product is a receptor in a box, which is placed in the truck cab. So the manager of the company asked me two questions. He would like to know, do I need an agreement by UTAC, UTAC, which is the French organization for vehicles approvals? And the second question was, do my product is concerned about ethics matters? So I could answer this company. I could answer just the two questions about what he wanted to know, but really the question was how to put my product in the market, fulfilling all the requirements I need to do. But he just asked me two questions. But So with the checkup SNR, we can provide to the SMA a big overview about the requirements. We will see the report I did during the discussion with the manager. I could say to him, maybe your product is concerned by low voltage because there is an electric alimentation. Maybe it might be concerned by electronic compatibility. There is a transmitter and a receiver, so I think about radio telecommunications and terminal equipments. Concerning ATEX, I don't know, but I need to check later. I thought maybe your product can be concerned by ATEX, by reach. By reach purpose. And I thought about the ROS regulation too, and for electronic and electric equipment waste and batteries and So I did a complete report with. This is the map for hazards. It helps SMEs to think about what could the hazard concerning our product, and in this case I need to call an expert of the UTAC because in the vehicles regulation there is a precisely point about tanks, but not for caps. You can have a kind of certification for the all tanks with the tank and the cap, but not for only the cap. So the guy of the UTAC can give me advice and tell me to see about the UNIS purpose at the international level, because there in the text in the regulations about tank there is some requirements about cap. So you will see that with this checkup, the company has all the cards to put this product in the market with the better conditions.
So that was to illustrate with a concrete case what could be a checkup SNR. I don't know if you have some question right now. What we propose to the end, it was to transfer this tool to our country. If you are interested. So with the agency, we all the document, the guide, the maps, the different presentation will be translated in English. And we could also propose you to train you in next year in Brussels, maybe 1 or 2 sessions, if you are interested. So please don't hesitate to come back to us with Elke if you are interested. Thank you for your attention.